Good morning, lifter. So glad you came and joined in today. Today we're doing some more work in the chicken coop gym. We're going to do something so we can do some tricep extensions with a cable. I know you guys can't afford cables, so we're using rope. You can just go down to your hardware store and you can pick this rope up, or you might have it left over as clothesline or something like that. You're also going to need a smaller, thinner twine. We're going to need a hammer and nails. So to get us started, I'll just walk you over, show you what we've got. So I made a square box, and it's got 4 pieces of rope coming off it. They connect up through a pulley, and the pulley's connected up to the top. I'll explain it all to you as we go. That box I just cut out of a piece of leftover bed. If you can remember, that's what we started with, was a bed. So we're still working with what we had hanging around. So here's our box. Now for weights, we're just using pavers. So it's important that you cut your box so that you can fit the pavers in, and they're going to be your weight. Okay guys? So if I take them out for you, you can see that they're not going to move around. That's an important thing. And where we've attached it on the corners here, I put in nails and screws, and on the, if you can see there, on the knot, I've also nailed it, and that's on all of the corners, so that's nice and strong. I put a rope here, or where it's all tied, and then I put a bolt through on a chain. But if you haven't got a chain, then you can just tie your pulley system straight up to the box. So then we go up to a secondary pulley, so that as you're pulling down here, the rope will go through the second pulley and the box is coming up off the ground. Okay, so I'll just put you back over here. Hope you can see everything from there. So our second piece needs to be tied off to something solid. We're coming up through a pulley here and down here, and then we'll imagine for a moment that my hammer's the bar. So then you put that through there and you can do your tricep extensions. Really good, really simple. You guys don't need expensive gym equipment to be able to do anything like this. Now, as I was showing you earlier, if you want to weight it up, we'll just put our pavers inside it, and we'll continue. There's your tricep extension. Now the beauty of this is, it's not only a tricep extension, but if we have ourselves a seat, you all know the seat we made earlier, and we use ourselves a longer bar. tied up. And you can see now we have a lat pull down. You can do your lat pull downs. To the front here. No excuses for what you can't do. Obviously, what we need to do is, once you get to the point where I am, where everything's working, then you need to set up this so that you can put on something like a clip. And then you'll be able to clip your bars on, just like at a gym. So this is I'm just showing you how we actually get it all to work. And in a later video, obviously, you're going to see me using it, and that'll be like the finished product. But it's no use me showing you the finished product because you won't see how I put it all together and how it all works. So even like that, it's fine just for doing a one arm tricep pull down there. So you can push them backwards. And this is just at the very beginning stage, obviously. So as we get through later on, it's going to be more refined and completely finished. But it's just important that you see how I got it started. So the box is all just nailed together. The pavers don't slide around on the bottom, so that if the box goes up on a slight angle, the pavers are going to stay in there. I've got the chain bolted through the rope, so that's solid. And then I've got it hooked up here to a second pulley at the bottom. And then as we come up, we've got another pulley and one at the top, and the other end of the rope is tied off, and this is your working end. This is the clip that we had earlier, and this is what does all the work. And although it's very primitive, that's actually quite smooth. So in a later video, I'm going to actually be doing a workout on this system, and you'll be able to see what it looks like when it's all finished. This is just the working stage, so that you can see how I put it all together. I would personally use some tape and tape up all the knots so that they're not going to come undone. So hopefully that's helped you. Now you can do this at your gym, and you can have a tricep machine. It's a lat pull down machine. We may even use it to be able to do biceps with later. So yeah, we're getting more versatile all the time. Thanks for tuning in, and as always guys, lift weights, live life.